Hey, what's up, YouTube? I was just watching a short video um, on YouTube about the Lakers. I didn't see the full video yet. I just watched like the first minute or two of the video, and it really had me thinking. And they said that the guy that was making the video, he said that like why would the Lakers want to get rid of their future, just to for 4 years for LeBron. And I agree with that. Like, as a Laker fan, I think it would be foolish just to get rid of our future just for a possible championship with LeBron. Possibility. LeBron doesn't guarantee you a championship. He doesn't guarantee you that. And I was thinking, like, that is so true. Like, why would we get rid of Brandon Ingram? Why would we get rid of Kyle Kuzma? Like, me personally, I'm a big Brandon Ingram fan. Yeah, I think he has potential. I believe he can get better. He's only 20 years old. He's only like a year older than me, but so he has a lot of room to grow. And I think Kyle Kuzma's like 22, 23, around that age. And I'm thinking, I'm against us trading for Kawhi. I feel like we should just wait. And because Kawhi, he coming off an injury. And not only that, but Kawhi, from an NBA year standpoint, he's young in life, but from an NBA standpoint, he's getting up there in age. Kawhi's like 27. He's still young, don't get me wrong. They say once you hit 27, you're in your prime, and from a NBA standpoint, Brandon Ingram is 7 years younger than Kawhi, and Kyle Kuzma's like 5 years younger than Kawhi, and I factor that in because we can't give up our future. I'll be willing to get rid of Lonzo. I'll be willing to do that, and I like Lonzo, but I'll be willing to get rid of him if you want to able to do a trade for Kawhi. But I think the main guy who should be untouchable is Brandon Ingram. I really am big on Brandon Ingram. I really am. I really believe he has potential. I really do. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But we have to wait and see. We have to give him opportunity. He's going to be 21 in September. He has a lot of time to grow. There's been a lot of players in this league. They didn't have great seasons their first couple of years. They wasn't like great. They was like mediocre. Like they were good, And like Kobe, he struggled his rookie year. In his second year, you can make the argument that Kobe shouldn't have made the All-Star team because he came off the bench that year in '98. He improved his second year. He averaged about 15 points, I think, his second year. But like he didn't really evolve into a superstar type player until the year 2000, 2001. That's when he really evolved, into the Kobe, that took off. That's when he really took off, Kobe. He was good in 99, 2000. He was a rising superstar. But in 2000, when we won the first championship during the three-peat, he was just a star. He was just a star. But once 2001 and 2002, he was like him and Shaq was a legit 1-2 punch. That's what I'm trying to say. In 2000, Kobe was good. He helped the Lakers out, but Shaq was just dominating in 2000. Shaq had a dominating, like from 99 to like 03, dominating, but I'm not going to get to that. But yeah, man, it takes time. Brandon Ingram has a lot of potential in my opinion. And I like Kyle Kuzma too, but I'll be willing to get rid of him and Lonzo for Kawhi. But I think Brandon Ingram should be untouchable. Brandon Ingram should be untouchable. That's the way I see it. And I hope Magic don't do nothing stupid by trading one of our young. I think it was up to me. I want us to keep our same team, like LeBron, and keep Lonzo, keep Brandon Ingram, keep Kyle Kuzma, keep Josh Hart. Just keep the whole team and just add pieces and just see how the season plays out. Just see how the season plays out. Don't listen to the media. Don't listen to what people are saying and people counting us out and because I think the West to me is starting to get a little overrated. It's not as powerful like it used to be. It's only about 3 or 4 teams that you can really make an argument. It's the Warriors, obviously, the Rockets, the Utah Jazz. They're getting better. They're gonna get better next year. They should get better. And OKC, they so-so. They're in the middle. They can be either great or mediocre or just flat out miss the playoffs. I really believe that. I can see Oklahoma missing the playoffs. I don't think they are because they have too much talent to miss the playoffs. But it can go either way. Either Oklahoma City can either win 50 plus games, or they can barely win 40 games and be out of the playoffs. I feel like that's how their season can go next year. For us, I believe we can be a top 4 seed, a top 3 seed. I really believe that. So the West is not as deep as people like to make it seem, because the Warriors make it seem like it's such a huge gap in the west of the conference of the Western Conference. It's not really all that deep like the way people make it seem. So I don't get caught up in the media narrative about that. I really don't. Obviously, the West is better than the East. I'm not denying that, but I just don't think it's a huge gap the way the media are trying to make it seem. That's just what I'm trying to say. But yeah, man, Magic, I hope you don't do nothing stupid. You're one of the best players ever. Just don't do nothing stupid. Don't give up our future just for 4 years with LeBron. Don't give up our future just to please him. Getting LeBron is a blessing and a curse. It really is. It really is a blessing and a curse. And I might make a video about that one day. But I just thought about it, man. I mean, I'm watching the video and it really had me thinking about it. And the guy made a good point, and I thought about it, and it's so true. It's so true. He's not a Laker fan, but he was just talking about it, and it really had me thinking. But I just wanted to talk about it. All right, YouTube.